Shabuzi and Jelly Roll, amen, on B105. It is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. It's finally Friday.
This week just dragged on.
Why? You know why?
I don't know. I have literally no idea.
I don't know why.
No clue.
I don't know why. Hey, you know what today is? Oh, National Water Balloon Day. Should we have a water balloon fight?
I don't think so.
Why not? You just shut that down. You didn't even think about it.
I have to go to a remote broadcast.
Oh, that's true. You don't want to show up with your hair all frizzy and wet. And
yeah,
stuff,
exactly.
Right?
So.
Yeah. Okay, well. Jason Aldean, Don't Tell on me on B105. It is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we have the B105 Buzz brought to you by East Central Energy. What do you got, Lauren?
So, I'm always on the movie beat. Well, there was a movie that was shot in Ely, so you know it's going to be beautiful, and you have a chance to actually watch it here at the cinema.
What was it about? Tell me about woods.
So it says, set against the rugged beauty of Minnesota's boundary waters.
Okay.
If I Tell You is a tender, suspenseful family drama. And it says the film follows a 12-year-old boy trying to solve a mystery. He's too young to understand. So it's going to be playing for a week, August 21st through the 27th at Zinema downtown, and then also at Ely's Historic State Theater and a bunch of other theaters all across Minnesota as well. So definitely support. And it's always fun to see a movie that was filmed here because you can kind of spot like...
In Ely?
Or, in northern Minnesota, there's lots of things filmed in Hibbing, Chisholm, Duluth. But
I've been to Ely a few times. I don't know, quite a few times, but I don't know if I recognize a movie from Ely.
It looks like it's beautiful, though, obviously, because Ely is so cool. And
it wasn't filmed while there was wildfire smoke?
No, this was filmed years ago, yes.
Years ago? Oh, it took a long time.
I think it was filmed... Don't quote me, but a few years ago. But now it's premiering. So
it was funny when they were doing, which one was it? Was it Mary? Or the hockey one? Which one was it?
That was Mary Kiss Cam.
One of the movies that they did down here, they actually had a hard time shooting because of all the construction work on the interchange, Twin Ports interchange, because they were like ramming pilings into the ground, so they couldn't shoot half the time because it was like clang.
Well,
clang.
Welcome to Duluth.
Under construction all summer long. This is a very controversial thing, and I actually had some feedback from this yesterday because I was talking about these flock cameras.
Yeah.
And they can be used for good. One of my friends reached out and they said, they really help with finding missing people, missing kids, child abduction cases, that kind of stuff.
True.
Yeah, there's a line we got to walk on them. You know what I mean? Because I saw that this happened. A Wisconsin court has ruled that flock camera data from you going in and out of Michigan is enough to pull you over for possible marijuana possession because you go to a legal state and then you come back from a legal state.
Oh, okay.
So that's a big deal.
It's going to impact some people.
A lot of people over there. So something to be aware of, the flock cameras. And like I said, they can be used for good things.
Yeah.
But people, they don't always
give and take, yeah.
I know. Where's the line? Because it is really helpful, like to find missing people, and they can go through all that data. But at the same time, I feel better if it be used for public violent crimes, public safety, that kind of stuff. I'm okay with, but I don't know. Anyway, it's a controversy. B105. Kane Brown and Woman on B105. It is a Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we've got Lauren's Country Lowdown. You've piqued my interest with this, a possible reunion.
Okay, yeah. So Sugarland, they are teasing fans with their reunion. I used to love them.
I didn't know they broke up.
Well, it's not that they broke up, but they haven't
done anything in a long time.
Yeah, and she's been on Broadway. She's been acting.
Yeah, what did she? She was in a couple.
She was in Righteous Gemstones. She was on Broadway. I thought she hosted Farmer Wants a Wife, didn't she?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's been very busy with all that. Christian Bush, he actually works very closely with Megan Maroney and produces and everything like that. So they've just been busy. I don't think there was ever bad blood, but they just shared a social media post that said it's been a minute, and then they said an announcement is coming soon.
Yeah, they've been around since 2002.
Iconic.
That's 24 years. That's crazy.
Yeah. So hopefully they drop that announcement soon. So Luke Combs, he got some backlash, probably for the second or third time ever, because he's pretty unproblematic. So he went golfing.
Oh, yeah, at the old course, and he was wearing khakis and a hoodie, yeah.
Yeah, so he was on his My Kind of Saturday Night Tour. It's wrapped now. He went golfing at this famous golf course, and people were so mad about what he was wearing, and it caused such a stir. He didn't say anything, but a spokesperson for the golf course issued a statement basically being I feel like I have to address this. The spokesperson said there is no strict dress code despite public belief.
Really?
The spokesperson said, we do ask that golfers wear clothing that's appropriate to the game, not scruffy or torn. So there is kind of a dress code, but he's like, it's not as strict as people think. He said that they were actually delighted that Luke stopped by, loved every second of it, and they hope that he comes back again in the future.
Yeah, like I said, so the PGA, you got to wear like a collared shirt, I believe, and pants. But this isn't on like tour or anything. But
right.
usually it's a collared shirt is required in proper footwear.
Yeah.
Normally. Yeah.
Yeah. So they say like, yeah, you need to like look nice-ish, but you don't need to be that strict. So anyways, shout out to that spokesperson in Scotland because Luke was getting some heat. Now his tour is wrapped up. So hopefully he'll be working on new music. And then Gary LaVox will be on Taste of Country Nights tonight with Evan Paul. And he was asked if Rascal Flatts will ever break up again or like they retired or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And he said, no, they don't have plans to. And you can listen to why tonight starting at 7.
Well, I'm glad they got everything figured out. And which one was it J. Don Rooney?
Joe Don Rooney.
Joe Don Rooney is the one that kind of had some problems there.
Yeah.
For a while, and that's kind of what led to the breakup.
Yeah, and then the other one, I forgot his name right now. Yeah, he had a Netflix show. And I should go rewatch that. I think it came out during COVID.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, put that on. Okay. Florida Georgia line, get your shine on B105. It's the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren and the 710 Laugh Off. We got a chance to win tickets to Joe Coy right now, and we're going to select a joke, and that person is going to get tickets. Mm-hmm. So that'll be coming up in just a minute. Right now, we'll do our own jokes. Lauren, I lost my job as an origami instructor. That business folded up.
It's a classic origami joke.
Rats.
Why did the Romanian stop reading? Just wanted to give the Bucharest.
Pretty good. Bucharest is in Romania?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was in Turkey.
Yeah, capital of Romania.
What's in Turkey then?
What is the
tryptophan?
Okay, I was trying to think of a joke like that.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Ankara. That is the capital of Turkey.
Well, I don't know. Is there any...
Brine that bird. What?
Okay. Brine that bird. I was talking to somebody about turkey the other day on the wood pellet grill, and I was like, it's the best way. You got to brine that bird. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's not even... You're upset about Halloween. I'm excited about Thanksgiving. That's my holiday.
Yeah.
So,
we each have our own holiday. It's okay.
Hilarious. Okay, this one comes from Casey. You are our winner for Joe Coy tickets with this joke you sent us in.
I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. Yeah, I just can't put it down.
Cute.
That's how we both call cute.
You're rubbing off on me too, I guess.
You're welcome.
Brine that bird and cute. Okay. That's 710 Laugh Off on B105. Riley Green changed my mind on B105. It is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. It's 7:22 and it's Friday. Hey, we're here. Look at that. Sun is shining. Nice morning.
Made it to Friday.
Hey, you got you post this now? We got this
I did, yes. Right. Yep, so we had our Joe Coy contest that's officially over. Now we're starting a new contest, and it starts Monday. So we all know Alabama's coming to Amsoil Arena.
Alabama.
I was just going to do that. I don't know why. I woke up, Alabama. In my
Alabama.
Yeah, we're passionate. So here's the deal. Monday through Friday during the Breakfast Club, so 6 to 10 a.m., we're going to have tickets to give away. And you have to download our app, turn app alerts on, and at some point, we're not going to, sometimes we give hints, but we're not going to tell you directly. We're going to send out an app alert. That's going to be your cue to call.
Okay.
And we're going to give tickets to caller 15. So many people have been asking. This is an exciting show. Everybody loves Alabama. So download our app, turn those app alerts on, and our phones blow up when we do this, like crazy. So you got to be on top of it.
You know what's nice is that when you do it the contest this way, I have my app alerts on so that I know when we're doing it.
So you also know,
yeah. I'm like, we're doing this now. All right, good to know. So.
Yeah. So again,
works out for everybody.
Don't wait till Monday to download the app because that's just going to set you back. Because we could send it out at 6:01 on Monday, and then you won't be ready. So, and then also,
I don't know if I'll be ready at 6:01.
I won't do it at 6:01. Okay. But it's always sad when we get a call like 2 hours later. Yeah. Because
you got to be on it.
Yep.
Okay.
So it starts Monday, and you can read more B105country.com.
Alabama. All right, Nate Smith, World on. B105, it's the Breakfast Club. Ken and Lauren, good morning. And it is the Breakfast Club Confessions on a Friday. What's going on, Lauren?
So I had my first... It wasn't my first encounter with a solicitor, but it was the first time that I had to make contact. I know everybody has to make a living. I don't even know. Do solicitors make money? I don't even know.
Yes.
Only one other time, right when I moved in, there was like, it looked like a teenager like knocking on my door. It was like winter, so I didn't answer the door. I was home alone, whatever, and he like put something in my door, whatever. So the other night, it was like 7:30, which, okay, that is not the time that I want someone to be knocking on my door.
I hate that.
So my front door is like located in my living room. So I was sitting on the couch and my door was open because I was trying to get fresh air. And I heard someone walking up the stairs, which kind of scared me. And then the doorbell rang. Well, I was sitting on the couch right next to the door. But because I was home alone, I'm like, I'm going to look on my Ring camera. And I saw it was a solicitor. Like it was for like trying to get me to vote for somebody, basically. Right? Sure. I could see all the pamphlets in his hand. So I was like, I'm just not going to answer or like say anything. I was also like in my pajamas, whatever. So then I was like, surely, like, don't want to be rude or anything, but surely he'll just like leave. Well,
no.
He like peered kind of through the blinds and like saw me there. So then he rang the doorbell again. I'm like, this is awkward because my TV wasn't even on. Like I was just sitting on my couch for a minute.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well now he sees me. Like he peered through the blinds. Like now whatever. So awkward. So I was like, hey. So after just ignoring him for like 3 minutes, I just got up. So he knew I was sitting there the whole time. But also if somebody doesn't answer the first time.
Yeah, leave.
And
it's a safety thing too.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
You're home alone.
Yeah. And I'm not going to, and like, if there is a man at my door and I'm home alone and I like, just don't keep ringing the doorbell. I respect what people do to make a living, but also after one ring, then just go away. You know it's just rude.
You know, a good way to get rid of somebody who's going door to door is that they just be weirder than they are.
That's a good point.
You know, if they come up to the door, you go, can I smell your hair?
Or I could be like, I need to feed my squirrels. But yeah, it was
that
just,
would be true, though.
It was just awkward. And, you know, ring once and then leave, you know?
Yeah.
I get people have to make a living, but just leave. You know, if I want to talk to you about politics, I will.
I hate that when it's like I've had a long day. I'm sitting down, I'm watching TV, and then Dad, someone's at the door. They want to talk to the homeowner. I'm like, oh my gosh.
The most awkward thing is my TV wasn't on. It was just like dead silent. So I'm like, that's even more awkward.
And like we're so like in the Midwest, we're like mid like it's hard for us to say buzz off, you know?
Yeah, it is.
But
it really
I'm
is.
getting to that point, especially with you know.
Well, then my husband was like so mad and was like, I'm getting a sign that says no solicitors. I'm like, just calm down.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Breakfast Club confessions. I'll share my little thing quick.
My rant went too long, but
okay.
It was a good learning lesson.
Karma got me one time though, because there were some people that come to my door and they wanted to talk to me for religious purposes or whatever. And I was trying to haul a couch in the house by myself.
That is not the time. Yeah.
But they were like, well, we can give you a hand with that. And I'm like, no, it's okay. And then they left. I finally got rid of them. And then I went inside. I put a huge gouge in my floor. Oh, my gosh.
Lesson learned.
B105, it's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Good morning. So my Breakfast Club confession, I had too much on my plate yesterday. Mm-hmm. I worked. I got as much as I get done with work. I left a little bit early. I zipped up over the hill, got a bunch of ribs because I was having a bunch of people over yesterday. Zip back home, and then I was like, well, I got to clean out the Traeger because it started on fire last time because I didn't clean it properly.
Yeah, not good.
So I'm running there trying to do that. And the thing with, like, when you do ribs, it's a certain, like, you need like 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
So I got home, and it was like, oh my gosh. I don't have time. Finally get the ribs going. They're on. Then I run over, and then I brought some family over to the gun range, and we did some stuff. We did some stuff in the simulator, that kind of stuff. Halfway through, I realized I got to go back home, and I got to spritz the ribs. So I zipped back home and spritzed the ribs, and then did that kind of stuff. Right. Ran back, got them, started cooking the ribs. By the time I was done last night, I was dead. It was like 8 o'clock, and it was like, I'm dead.
The past, like, I feel like month and a half, it's like everything is a sprint. Because summers are so busy.
And they're so short.
I know.
And it's so frustrating because, like, my wife and I are talking about going to the cabin this weekend because she hasn't been up there especially a lot. But we've got so many things going on this weekend, and it was kind of like, this is not worth going. It's just too much. But we feel so guilty because summer is so short.
Summer, like, there has been, I'm not kidding, 2 weekends, including, I think, like this weekend. Well, I have things that I am doing this weekend.
Yeah.
that there's been nothing going on.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy busy.
Yeah, our friends texted us last night and we're like, what are you guys doing this weekend? And I just said, no, absolutely no. Immediately, no.
I'm going to sit here and stare at the wall.
The windows that have been sitting in my garage for a year need to go in. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, my God. Don't even.
Just kidding.
Oh, my God.
I'm just kidding.
That's how it is, though. It's a busy summer and they're short. So, got Lauren's Country Lowdown coming up next. Lauren's Country Lowdown on B105. What's up, Lauren?
Okay, lots of new music. So the biggest song I would say that is out today is Co Wetzel and Ella Langley, Jaded. Obviously, Ella is the moment. And they actually have a song together already that they cut in 2022. So kind of fun that they're back. So that's going to be a big hit. Luke Bryan has a song out today called Signs. Stella Lefty has a song out called Lean In, Kiss Me. Tyler Hubbard has a song out called All I Need Is You. And then Miranda has a song out called Sunset Marquee. And she says that this is an actual place that she always goes to, that she's been going to for 20 years. It's a hotel, and she says it's always like really fun, and I make fun memories there. So excited to hear that. Randy Travis has a new song out called I Don't Care. And then Carly Pierce has a song out called Happy for Myself.
Was that Randy Travis one, because he's got a new album coming out from all songs that were remastered that were never before released,
Yep.
So that's the one? Or one of them? Okay.
Yep, and then Low Cash has an EP out called Let the Country Music Play. So lots of new music to listen to. And then Bunny XO, she's back in the headlines. Saw this everywhere. So she has the Dumble On podcast, which I started listening to as of late, to get the tea. She's actually a good podcaster.
Yeah, I've seen some of her stuff, and she's good at it, yeah.
So Denise Richards was just the guest, and they were talking about marriage, and Bunny XO says, I can't ever get married again. I never will. I didn't realize that she, I guess, had been married once before Jelly Roll.
I don't know that either.
So she's like, I don't want to get married for a third time. And then she also said, the only people who know what's going on inside of a divorce or a relationship, no matter how public it is, are the two people in it. She said all other narratives that are created are not real. People need to stop believing headlines. So that was kind of a nod to all of the tabloid stuff, obviously, that's been going on. So, yeah, heard it from her.
The weirdest thing about this whole breakup between her and Jelly Roll is that they still want to have a kid together.
But we don't know what's happening with that.
Okay, I suppose you're right, because she just said nobody else knows. But they mentioned that when they were...
Yeah, they did. But, I mean, they were together for so long. I mean, she's like a mom to his kids. I feel like, I don't know. And when she spent, the past 10 or more years with him. It's like she, wants a kid. It's not like she can wait, another 10 years.
Okay, you got a point, because, I forgot.
And maybe he also wants a kid, but they just didn't work out. But it is definitely not traditional, that's for sure.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, Lauren's Country Lowdown. Yeah, there's really nothing traditional about either of those two people. So,
no.
Good luck to them.
Yes, absolutely.
Moving forward. George Berg, Only Beautiful Things on B105. So today, Lauren's going to be over in Cloquet, Loire Tobacco Vapor, because you've got the Traeger Pro 34 to give away, plus $500 Super One Foods.
Yep, our backyard barbecue giveaway, and this week's qualifier gets tickets to see Ed Sheeran next weekend. So all the more reason to see me 2 to 3 hanging out.
I bet if you needed to, looking at the size of that grill, you could do 6+ racks of ribs on it.
Maybe.
Because I did 3 on mine, and that's like twice the size of mine.
You would be the one. You would be the one that would know.
I'm going to go measure it.
Okay,
I'm going to see how many. I'm going to measure it by racks of ribs or pork butts. How many pork butts can you fit on this?
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
That's my plan today for here for a little bit. If you see what I'm doing back there. I can think of a better song to transition into talking to Andy from Tortoise and Hare Footwear, because that's John Party, Dirt on My Boots. Right? It's like I planned it.
Right?
I didn't.
I like it. What's going on at Tortoise and Hare?
Well, just to segue there, don't put your shoes in the washing machine.
Wait, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I do this all the time, but not my running shoes.
Yeah.
But just like my sneakers and stuff. Is that bad?
I wouldn't.
But they're like, a lot of them are white. So it's like, then they look dirty if I don't.
So just, no, like, here's what we
just
do.
No,
just don't. Just don't
okay,
do that.
What's my other option?
So when you get them that wet, like, especially with the midsole foam that they use, it gets so, there's just so much water that can get into it and kind of pull at the adhesives that they have to use.
Okay.
So I would just fill up the sink like you're doing a load of dishes, warm soapy water, get a firm bristled brush, and just start scrubbing.
This is
them
all
down.
shoes. What about like shoes like this?
That's what I do for my golf shoes.
Can I put these in the wash?
I would strongly advise against that.
Okay.
Her shoes are so small, though. I mean, how much water could those things soak up? I mean,
I don't think that matters if they're small, right? I think it's just... Okay, well, I was literally about to do that this weekend. So thank you, Andy, once again, saving me from making bad life decisions.
And just speaking about how the foam can have weird reactions to, being submerged in water or having like a reaction to temperature. We had a lady just this week bring back a pair of sandals that she bought. She left in the trunk of her car, and they're all that EVA foam, like the foam that they use in the midsoles of running shoes.
Yeah.
And she left them in the trunk of the car. It got really hot, and she brought them back in. They were a size 7 when she bought them, and when she came in, she's like, I wouldn't do this. I didn't know that this was possible. But the sandals had shrunk to the size of maybe like a size 4 or 5.
Wow.
So when you put your shoes into maybe, let's call it extreme conditions like that, it does have an effect. So, let's treat those gently.
Did you take them back?
We did, yeah.
What a good guy.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
we take care of people at Tortoise and Hair.
Well, that's exactly. Hey, and then, you guys have a bunch of shoes on sale right now because you guys always say a shoe shouldn't celebrate a birthday.
Exactly.
Right.
So a shoe shouldn't celebrate a birthday, much for that reason of, the lady returning her sandals. Because the foam really does react to all things, including time. So, like, there is a shelf life for that midsole. So if you're a person that buys a pair of shoes and just throws them in their closet when they get home till they need them at some point, because we get people that do that. They just kind of like stockpile shoes.
I've done that.
It's a bad idea.
I know, that's another bad idea you told me about.
It's a bad idea because it's just the foam's going to dry out, the glue's going to dry out, and all of a sudden you've got a shoe that felt really, really good in the store, and it just is.
And you're like, what's going on here?
Act and operate the same way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, you want to get in and get these sales on these shoes because they're, like we were saying before we went on the air, cross-country season's coming up, so they're going to get snatched up pretty quick.
Yes, the kids eat those up very quickly as soon as the season starts, which I believe is next Monday. And, it's a good time to buy shoes because a lot of these things have just gone on sale. So it's not like they've been sitting around our store for a year plus. They've just gone on sale because we're hitting the fall sales season for retail, and new models, new colors come out for fall, and we got to get rid of the stuff that we bought for spring. So come in and check out some really good prices on shoes right now.
And Tortoise and Hair Footwear, I was just driving by the other day. It's over Grand Avenue, 40th Avenue West, and you're open weekends too, right?
Yep, weekdays are 9 to 7, Saturdays are 9 to 5, and Sundays are now 11 to 4. Follow our social media because we do a lot of fun events in and out of the store. And more information for all of this as well at tortoisehairfootwear.com.
Have a good weekend, Eddie.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good time. All right, thanks. It's 8:14, B105. B105. Here's something moms will relate to, and I feel bad for this woman because it's going viral. Sleepless in a hotel room there from Luke Combs. That's a good segue to this. Memphis news anchor is got on TV falling asleep live on air during a newscast.
It happens.
She just became a mom. She's a new mom.
Yeah.
So she's probably not obviously getting much sleep. Mm-hmm. And that's very relatable because I remember when our kids were little, it was like, oh my God.
And like that
so
is
hard.
a really tough job, especially if like you're in the morning shift.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you have to be at work at like 2:30 in the morning.
Right. I've fallen asleep at my desk before.
I have never done that, but one time I did have to shut my eyes like in the massage chair room. But then everybody needs me, or
that's when somebody comes in or knocks on it or whatever.
Exactly. But I feel bad, but I get it.
One time, I remember our old receptionist. One time I was in my office and I was like, I had like such a late night. We had some work event or whatever, and I was exhausted. I'm like, I just need a 20-minute nap. So I shut the door to my office. I turned the light off and I crawled underneath my desk. Not underneath my desk, but I just down on the floor.
Yeah.
And I closed my eyes. And I'm not even kidding. 3 minutes later, I don't even know how you'd even know I was here. And the receptionist knocking on my door saying there's somebody here to see you, or there was a phone call or something. I'm like, how do you even know I was here? It's like they come out of the woodwork.
It's crazy. Like when you're gone, 2 people come to me and I'm just like, you'll never know peace.
No, it's just B105. It is Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we've been talking a lot about flock cameras lately. It's been kind of a hot topic and controversy, and I think for the most part they're being used for good in a lot of ways. I think they can be misused though, and but they're very helpful. Like, if I ever had somebody go missing or whatever, I'd want every flock camera out there looking for them. You know what I mean?
The good outweighs the bad, maybe? That's what a lot of communities and police officers, law enforcement places are saying. But this has happened again. I saw several headlines of this. There is a Brentwood officer in St. Louis, Missouri area accused of using a license plate reader to stalk ex-wife. This happened. That's not good.
Because they were able to do that. Then this also follows ones that happened in Wisconsin, Kansas. There was another one officer in Georgia, North Carolina, and they were using them for personal use as well. So they got to address this and what they're going to do. And they are arresting the officers that are using this. So there are severe penalties for this kind of stuff. But they're starting to. I know, like the one I think it was in Wisconsin. I think they're like the department's making it so that you have to put in a reason and you have to like document why you're accessing the data and stuff like that. But
it is hard because, like you said, if something happened, you'd want every single means or way necessary,
right.
But like some people are mad. You got to
address the misuse that sometimes might be happening. This kind of stuff. Because one of them was a female officer that was stalking her boyfriend's ex-wife.
Yeah.
And accessed the camera system 32 times in a month period trying to find this,
Right.
Crazy. So anyway, don't be that person, and we got to figure out.
Do not.
Ella Langley on B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. It's Friday, and we want some good news, Lauren. What do we have today?
This might be it. I know I've said this before, but my favorite angel ever. Our angel today is from Richmond, Texas. It is a goose. It is a family's pet goose named Goosey, who alerted the family to a barn fire.
The goose ran inside?
No, so it's actually all caught on camera because they have like a ring type camera. So if you Google heroic goose, it'll show up. So this family's pet goose.
My Google search is heroic goose.
Was just in the backyard. The family barn started on fire, and so Goosey began honking at the flames, and then went to wake up its owner, whose name is Chelsea, and her family. And so Chelsea actually shared this video, and that's how it's gone viral. She said, our barn caught fire in the middle of the night, and our Goosey alerted us by honking, waking us up. We were fortunate to get all the flames out, and everybody is safe. And she said that she was in extreme disbelief when she looked at her, ring camera footage or whatever camera she has, and she saw Goosey really springing into action. And Goosey has only been in the family for 4 months.
Oh, well, that's a very loyal goose, heroic goose.
So apparently she found her Goosey at an expo, and it was like a hug-a-goose. And then they fell in love with Goosey, so they took her home. I need that in my life. But
hug-a-goose.
Shout out to Goosey.
Yeah. Well, good for that. That's a good goose. Good goose. Heroic goose. So now in my Google search.
Goosey, yeah. I've always wanted to Google heroic goose, so I'm glad that I have this
check that
opportunity.
Off your list. B105, so you're talking about that pet goose that saved everything. I got to give a shout out to my dog here, quick. Hit play on this video. I know you can't see it if you're at home on the radio, but it's my dog.
So cute.
It's Kevin and Brooke's daughter, and our dog would just love that baby. It's like a year-old baby, and our dog was going up and licking her, and like.
That's so cute. Koiva's a lover, but it looks scary at first because she's so heavy and big, but she's a lover. Yeah,
no,
she just wants kisses.
She was like corralling the kids and like guarding her,
That is so cute.
Yeah. And
shout out to Koiva.
She's a good dog. Shout
out Koiva. We love you, Koiva.
I think she would save us from a fire too, I hope.
I think so.
Like Goosey did, the heroic goose.
I'm like still not over it. So cute.
I need a bumper sticker, Goosey. All right. Anyway, we got the workday kickoff. We're going commercial free next on B105. Zach Brown Band, whatever it is on B105. So coming up next week, we got another concert announcement.
Yep. Tuesday, 8 a.m. We're going to make that announcement. So stay tuned. Don't ask us who it is.
Oh, no, my inbox will be full.
I know. People are always like, oh, so